Konnichiwa. My name is Rohit Prasad and I'm the founder of RSPinJAPAN. In today's video, I am going to share with you how to look for a Japanese language school here in Japan. Please note that you don't have to be in Japan to find or look for a Japanese language school here, but you can find it from anywhere in the world. It's just that you need to know a few things and have a certain things in mind when you're looking for a Japanese language school. Watch the video till the end so that you can actually understand how the process goes and how you can actually go further with it. So as I told you, there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. Without wasting time, let's get to it. The first thing that you need to keep in mind is that you need to have a certain goal in your mind. That being said, let's say you want to come to Japan for a job. So your goal becomes to find a job. If you want to pursue your master's or education or further education, can be anything PhD, postgrad or maybe bachelor's. In that case, you have a goal for pursuing your education. Now, having a goal helps you. How? I'm going to tell you in the next step. The next step is to shortlist a few universities in case you want to pursue your education, or shortlist a few companies if you want to find a job in Japan after pursuing your language. Now, that being said, that will help you to determine where you want to find the school. Here is how. The third step would be simply jot down how and when are you going to apply for the job or apply for the university, and make sure that you have a lot of universities, around about 10 or 15, and in case of companies, about 10 to 15 companies you have shortlisted so that it will help you determine where to apply for. Now you have to actually shortlist or cut down to top 3 places that you want to be in when you're in Japan. And when you are deciding that, you need to keep in mind how far the place is. For example, if you want to work in some industry, just make sure that you are going in that area. Because when you're coming to Japan, you will be able to go to the industry for interviews or things like that. And in Japan, people prefer, or companies prefer, that people give interviews face to face, not online. So basically it will be easier for you and you will save a lot of money in case you are in the same area. Since you already know where you have to be, you can simply look for good Japanese language schools in that area. And also have a look at the alumni, or you can ask the school directly how they will help you pursue your career. Now, sometimes while finding Japanese language schools, it can be a little difficult because there are language schools everywhere in Japan. And there is no such thing as the best language school or the worst Japanese language school. It's a Japanese language school. Eventually, you're going to end up learning Japanese. And the most important exam to clear is JLPT, Japanese Language Proficiency Test. Eventually, you're going to be able to clear that exam no matter where you study from. So basically what I'm trying to say is that find the school which is in that area and you're most comfortable with. Let's say the fees is less, or maybe the accommodation is good, you have some friends over there. So those things can be used to determine which school you want to apply for. The next step is a little bit difficult. Now what you have to do is send an email to them. Sometimes they might not reply to your emails. Sometimes they might reply in Japanese that you might not understand. So do one thing. Just send them an email randomly and get a help of your teacher, or do some translation, use Google Translation or Google Translate, and then just send an email that you want to get admissions. Now usually Japanese language schools will have someone or the other to take care of emails that are sent in English. That is because it's a Japanese language school and people from foreign are gonna come and learn over there. Well, the next step is going to be to find the minimum requirements that you need to enroll for that institute. Every institute has their own requirement. So in that case, you just want to be particular with whether you fulfill the requirement or not. So there are some basic requirements, but other than that, mainly the Japanese language proficiency test, it should be N3 or maybe N4, sometimes N5, and sometimes nothing is needed. So according to what level you are at, choose the language school. How to find the requirements is, there is a tip that I would like to share. You should not look for the websites in English. Don't be afraid of Japanese. Use Google Chrome and use their translate feature so that you can actually look at the websites in English. The reason that you're supposed to look at the websites in Japanese is because Japanese websites are always updated. English websites are not. That being said, just make sure that you are very specific with what the dates are, what the deadlines are, and what are the requirements. And also be in touch with someone in the school. Japanese people are very kind and they are going to help you with everything. And basically it's a Japanese language school, so it wants foreigners to come and study for them. So if you send an email, they are going to reply to you. You don't have to be scared as to what the problem is, whether they'll reply or not, what should I do, how to find. If you can't find anything, just apply for any school. Get a letter saying that you have got the admission and then just think about it or maybe think on it. And if you need any help from our side, RSP in Japan, we are here to help you in every way. Feel free to contact us through our website. Also, please watch our other videos and subscribe to stay updated. I am going to share with you such information in further videos, and in the next video I will tell you how to go on with the application regarding the Japanese language schools. Thank you.